Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the noise of modern life? The endless notifications, the pressure to succeed, the constant worry about the future? It's easy to feel lost. But what if I told you that an ancient Roman emperor, who lived nearly 2,000 years ago, left us a roadmap to find peace and strength in the middle of chaos? His name was Marcus Aurelius, and his wisdom is more relevant in 2025 than ever before. Let's explore his 10 timeless lessons and see how they can transform your life, starting today. First, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Think about it. What thoughts have you been feeding your mind lately? Are they thoughts of anxiety about that looming deadline or frustration over that comment you saw on social media? Marcus Aurelius taught that it's not what happens to us, but how we interpret it, that shapes our reality. Imagine getting stuck in a massive traffic jam. You could spend the entire time fuming, honking, and letting stress consume you. Or you could see it as an unexpected pocket of time, a chance to listen to that podcast you saved, call a friend you miss, or simply practice mindful breathing. The traffic is the same, but your experience of it is completely different. The power is in your perspective. What thoughts are you choosing? This brings us to his second lesson. If it is within your power, don't waste time complaining. Do it. We live in an age of constant commentary. It's so easy to vent about our jobs, the economy, or even the weather. But complaining is a trap. It makes us feel like we're doing something, when we're actually just spinning our wheels in frustration. Marcus reminds us to shift from complaint to action. Feeling overwhelmed by your messy apartment? Complaining about it for an hour won't clean it. But spending just 10 minutes tidying one corner will. Unhappy with your fitness level? Complaining won't make you stronger, but a single walk around the block will. The next time you find yourself about to complain, ask, is there one small action I can take right now? Turn that complaint energy into forward motion. Now, for one of the most powerful ideas in all of philosophy, the obstacle is the way. This sounds like a paradox, but it's a profound truth. Think about the toughest challenges you've ever faced. A difficult project at work that pushed you to learn new skills you now use every day. A painful breakup that forced you to become more emotionally resilient and self-aware. A financial setback that taught you the importance of budgeting and saving. In each case, the very thing that seemed to be blocking your path became the path itself. The obstacle wasn't in your way, it was the way. So, when you face your next problem, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, ask, what is this trying to teach me? How can this make me stronger? Lesson 4 is a direct challenge to our online culture. Don't waste time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one. On social media, everyone's an expert on morality. We debate, we judge, we post our virtuous opinions. But Marcus Aurelius would say that's all just noise. True virtue isn't about talking the talk. It's about walking the walk, especially when no one is watching. Instead of posting about the importance of kindness, be the person who holds the door for a stranger or offers a listening ear to a colleague who's having a bad day. Instead of arguing about discipline, be the person who actually gets up and goes to the gym when the alarm rings. Your actions are your most powerful statement. Live your values instead of just declaring them. Next, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. In our hyperpolarized world, this is a crucial reminder. We scroll through our feeds and see confident, absolute statements about everything from politics to health. It's easy to get caught up and believe our viewpoint is the only correct one. But Marcus urges us to have intellectual humility. Your truth is shaped by your unique experiences, culture, and information. The person you disagree with has their own perspective, shaped by their own life. Remembering this doesn't mean you have no convictions. It means you can engage with others with more empathy and less anger. You can seek to understand, not just to win. It's the antidote to endless, pointless arguments. This leads perfectly to Lesson 6. You have power over your mind, not outside events. This is the core of Stoic freedom. So much of our modern anxiety comes from trying to control things we simply can't. We worry about whether we'll get that promotion, what other people think of us, or how the stock market will perform. These things are outside our control. What is in our control? Our response, our effort, our attitude. If you're preparing for a job interview, you can't control if they hire you, but you can control how well you prepare, the effort you put into your answers, and how you handle the outcome with grace, whether you get it or not. Focus your energy there. That is where your true power lies. Lesson 7 is one that many find uncomfortable, but it's incredibly liberating. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. Marcus wasn't being morbid. He was being realistic. Remembering that our time is finite is the ultimate motivator. It strips away the trivial and focuses us on what truly matters. Why are we wasting today worrying about a small embarrassment from yesterday? Why are we holding a grudge instead of reconnecting with someone we love? Thinking about the end isn't meant to make you sad. It's meant to make you live. If you knew you only had one more year, one more month, or even just one more day, what would you do differently? Live that way now. Don't wait. Number 8 is a beautiful, poetic truth. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Just as a cloth takes on the color of the dye it's soaked in, your inner world, your soul, your character, takes on the quality of your most frequent thoughts. If you constantly dwell on resentment, jealousy, and fear, your very being becomes tinted with that darkness. But if you intentionally cultivate thoughts of gratitude, compassion, and courage, you become a brighter, more resilient person. This isn't about ignoring problems. It's about choosing your focus. A simple practice? Start each day by thinking of 3 specific things you're grateful for. You are actively dyeing your soul in the color of gratitude. This is reinforced by his 9th lesson. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to love. How many of us wake up and immediately reach for our phones, our minds instantly flooded with emails, news, and the day's anxieties? Marcus suggests a different start. Before the chaos begins, take a single moment. Take one conscious breath and feel the simple, profound privilege of being alive. It sounds almost too simple, but this small ritual of gratitude can fundamentally change the tone of your entire day. It shifts you from a mindset of obligation, I have to go to work, to one of opportunity, I get to experience another day. Finally, Lesson 10 helps us navigate a world of constant flux. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. We often fear change. We lose a job, a relationship ends, we have to move to a new city. We see it as loss. But Marcus invites us to reframe it. Change is the fundamental law of the universe. Nothing is permanent. Resisting change is like trying to hold back the tide. It's exhausting and futile. Instead, can we learn to flow with it? Can we see endings not just as losses, but as the necessary clearing of space for something new to grow? That new job, that new friendship, that stronger version of you, it's all born from change. Embrace it as an opportunity to evolve. So there you have it. 10 lessons from an ancient emperor to guide us through 2025. Cultivate a strong mind, act with virtue, and accept what you cannot control. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be good. The power to create a meaningful, serene life is already within you. It's in the quality of your thoughts and the wisdom of your actions. Which of these lessons resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this valuable, please share it with someone who might need to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom for modern life. Thank you for watching.